everybody, welcome to my Sunday ranting. Yes, I know, I'm embarrassed about this. I've been away and I have not recorded anything for the past 4 Sundays. I haven't posted anything and I really want to apologize, but it's for a good cause, okay? So I went away for a little bit and I came to see my hubby. So he's gonna join me. I'm gonna invite him on the scene. So let's welcome hubby. Baby. Of course I'm fine, I'm with you.
Good. I'm fine too.
I should have asked.
Alright.
Well, you wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Hobby. Yeah, I'm Frank, the husband to this beautiful lady beside me.
I'm really excited that he's joining me. He's the type of husband that just wants to help you behind the scene and doesn't want to be in the front of the camera. So I really appreciate that he's sitting here to chat with you guys. So today I just want to get some information from him to know how does it feel to be in a long distance relationship with me.
With you?
Yeah. Obviously.
Okay, well, first of all, long distance relationship is not exactly what everybody would like, right? Yeah, but it happens, and you want to say meet people that you want to spend time with and be with them for all the time, but it doesn't really work out that way all the time. So for you, I want to say first of all, we kind of like have some similar understanding concerning the long distance relationship. We know what we should ask for and what we should know and what we should agree on. So that foundation gave us the basis for us to build all the other stuffs on. And that doesn't mean we knew it all, because some things come up and then we are not sure of what how to really handle those things. But I believe if you set up some very basic principles for yourselves, you could really be able to withstand whatever comes your way. What that means is that by the time you know some things that you should do and some things that you should not do, for instance, having my sometimes annoying
mostly annoying.
Okay, yeah. I needed to work on the part that we don't have to we don't quarrel for
a long period
of time,
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have that kind of quarrel where you are quarreling, you are not saying the person you are quarreling with.
Yeah.
So what that means is that when there's a body language, which is a major part of the communication part, you may not be able to see that. And then just having the vocal part, which is lower in terms of communication. You cannot really achieve. You could quarrel forever just having that talk back and forth.
Right.
I know women can talk, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna blurt that out.
Yeah. So, but I saw that for us to have reasons not to quarrel for too long, you try to avoid those kind of arguments or topics that you can't really communicate effectively just by voice communication, right?
Yeah.
Like there are some things that I would do to her, or some quarrels I will have, and I realize that because I'm not with her, I cannot really express how I feel. So I will just probably say sorry, yeah, or just say, okay, you are right, or or when she says don't talk to me, like I'm not gonna talk to you, I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, but then I'll call her back and say, okay, yeah, you see, like just start talking again, really.
So one person always has to make that effort, right?
Yes, it has to be a deliberate effort.
Okay. Yeah. So you mentioned communication. I always say communication is key in any relationship, long distance, short distance,
That's right.
all relationships. So even though we're long distance communication, we try to be in sync with one another. Just going through our day-to-day lives and sharing what's happening. Not that we're on our phone 24/7, but just having that communication and checking up, doing that check-in, frequently. And what would you say are some challenges that you're having with being in a long distance relationship?
There are quite some challenges, right? But the first and obvious one is the fact that you have someone or you're married to someone and then you are sleeping alone. Yeah, you can feel that person, right?
Next to you,
and then you just try, you talk, and then you do all that, and then you're just by yourself, and then it gets a little worse when where the person is. There's this time difference.
Okay.
The time that you can talk, the person can't really talk.
Yeah.
The time, so the sacrifice increases, whereby someone has to be awake.
Late. Someone has to be awake, or someone has to sleep later.
Yes. That's,
he mostly sleeps later.
Yes. Like I have to do that.
So, one question: what would you advise people in long distance relationship, or anyone starting a long distance relationship? Because we had our starting point. So what are some things that you feel like you did that made it work?
Okay. First of all, you need to know thyself. If you do not know yourself, you will deceive yourself. Really. Like it's just come on, it's given that if you don't know the things that are good for you, or the things that you can do, or the things that you wouldn't mind, like you have someone that you really like, and then you know that you can't really withstand not seeing that person for that long. Don't lie to yourself. So for me, I have had a couple of long distance relationships before now, so I've not really had
not this much distance.
Not this much distance. It's like from state to state, not from country to country, right? Yeah, but basically we don't see all the time, and I kind of like knew that if I could go through all of that, I've tested myself.
Right.
There was no time where I would really want to do something stupid because she's not there, right? So I knew that if I go into this, at least to a large extent, I know how far I can go because of my previous experience, right? Yeah. So, but what I'm still saying is, you need to know yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If you know that you are going to have problems with not having that special person around you all the time, don't just bother. Really, don't do that.
I feel like another thing you should speak on is consistency.
Okay, consistency in what?
In a long distance relationship, like I've mentioned on my channel before about consistency based on communication, in character, consistency in the sense that when you call, you're consistent with calling and checking up on me, mostly at the starting point of a relationship, right? And then also your character stayed the same. It wasn't like I was talking to one person and I met a different person. So I think that's one thing that I feel like we should have added, but I just
it's part of it. When you said communication is like key, right? Yeah, but like you said, calling and talking to the person. If you are not a type that calls a lot, I don't think you have any business with long distance relationship because that's all you've got.
Right.
You don't see the person. If you are a quiet person, you come to the house, you just say hi and you communicate with body language. Then long distance relationship is not really
for you,
right? Yeah, so that calling is okay, but the consistency part in terms of who you are from the beginning is still who you are is very key. Very key. That's why I said if you are not honest with yourself and you want to pretend into it because of some other things that you are looking out for, because you expect that. I mean, like you could say, well, I'm going to meet this person or I'm going to be together in 1 month, and then it happens that you're together in like after a year.
Right.
And so all the efforts, all the ginger that you had when it was 1 month.
When it was 1 month.
Can it last 12 months? Test yourself.
That's not the ginger. But yeah, no, that's definitely true. So I think this is it. Hopefully we can do another video, and it's been great just being with him. Honestly, I'm really happy. This is the love of my life, honestly. Like I can't have it any other way. I mean, just because it's long distance, I didn't want to prevent myself from, being with the person I really love. So I had to look beyond being in a long distance relationship and knowing that this is the person I really wanted to be with, married. So I'm glad he's on the vlog, guys. this is like, I don't know how
I don't know how you got me here, right? When I saw your tripod, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
But I'm really happy like he joined me, and I hope we can post another video soon. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you guys next week. I'm gonna come back to being consistent again. Consistency is key, right? All right, I'm gonna practice what I preach. All right, guys. So as usual, have a wonderful week and take care. Bye.